I've got Tony Peter with me just to chat about his runners on Saturday the 31st of August on the Turffontein Inside track. Tony, you start in race 2. It's a graduation plate over the 1450. You've got Vix Princess with Calvin on.
Yeah, Vix Princess, a lovely filly, a very burly filly. She had a run after a long rest last time and she needed the run quite badly. She couldn't get cover in the run and still only finished 4 lengths behind. She strips a lot fitter. I don't know if she's at her peak yet, but she's definitely fit enough to win a race like this.
Then in race 4, it's a MR80 handicap over the 1200 metres. You've got Ride On with Calvin. I thought she won a very good race last time.
Yeah, we've changed tactics with her completely. We're dropping her out and letting her finish. She's got a lot of speed, but she sort of does it back to front. She uses it in the early parts, and then towards the end of the race, she sort of stays one pace. We changed her completely last time, dropped her out, and she flew. So she doesn't have the best of draw, but it's a very small field, so we're just going to drop her out and let her do her best work late.
Then in race 5, it's a MR73 handicap over the 2000 metres. You've got Safe Space with Chase aboard.
Yeah, it's so nice to train horses with such a low merit rating like this. A lot of our horses get hammered after they win their maiden, so this horse was bought on an online sale and he came with like a 64 rating. So he's won 2 in a row and he's still only a 72. It's quite nice. I don't think the 2000 should be a problem. He's run a couple of places in the past over 2000 and he's doing well. He takes his racing. He's quite a naughty horse, and the more you give him the better he is. So he's taking his racing well, and we're expecting another decent performance from him.
Then in race 6, it's a middle stakes over the mile. You've got Argamangam with Calvin aboard, drawn 1, going the mile this time.
Yeah, he went a bit wrong in his race last time. He's had quite a long break. We've got him. We feel that we've got him moving well. So we come right down in trip to a mile. He'll need the run, and then we'll build him up into his proper distance.
Then in race 7, it's the Betway Spring Spree Stakes over the 1200 metres. You've got Silent War with Calvin, drawn 1.
Yeah, Silent War is a horse that's, I think, at his best over a mile. There's been a shortage of races for him, so we've been keeping him over the sprints. He hasn't done too bad. I think the bend will suit him, although it's still a 1200. They seem to go a bit slower around the turn. Where he can find a position, he won't be that outpaced in the early stages. He's got a very good draw, so if he's in touching distance, I think he's a big runner. He's doing very well.
Then in race 8, it's the Betway Ladies Stakes over the 1200. You've got Where's the Party with Trace, drawn 1 as well.
Yeah, she's doing well. She's in a rich vein of form. Whether she's up to the task, I'm not sure. The owners decided that they want to have a crack at it. So, she's got a good draw. If she's ever going to be up to it, it'll be on Saturday.
Then in the last race, it's a maiden plate over the 1800 metres. You've got Roman's Revenge with Calvin, drawn 1. I thought it was a good effort last time because I think that pedigree horse, Orange County, they think a lot of.
Yeah, he's a bit of a strange horse. He's got a bit of a dead mouth. He's not the easiest to ride. He takes quite a hold. But when you let him get into stride, then he takes time to build up. So I probably was wrong bringing him down in trip like that. He just shows so much speed. But yeah, we've stepped him up to the 1800. Hopefully we can get 1 or 2 to lead him around because he does take a bit of a hold. And I think there's just one horse in that race to beat of Mr. Matchett. I think it's Towers of Gold. That looks quite hard to beat. He ran behind a nice horse of Fabian Habib's last time Confederate. But he'll fight at the finish.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Vix.